Welcome to Godhood. This is the new God game / RPG from a very talented developer indeed, Abby Games. They have created some of the more interesting titles that I have played in the past, and if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. It has just released into early access on Steam. So let's start a new game right here and see what we have. Alright, so we get to create our own god here, and oh, this is giving me too much power, isn't it? The followers worship the... worship reformist. Oh dear. Yes, this is good. This is good for me, but it might expand my ego a little bit too much. Do I have an ego? I don't know, maybe. Well, anyway, what is our religion called? The Belief. Ooh, the Reform? Oh yeah, that very... what are your worshippers called? I could go with Reformers here. Do I want to go that far? Yes, let's do it. Why not? No offense. No offense if this annoys some people, but there you go. That's what we're gonna do. I guess we'll go with God. How do you want to be addressed? Sure, why not? What is your style? Let's go for dark. Let's go for a dark style. And we can actually customize our... Ooh, this is cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can actually customize ourselves however we want. Oh, I like it. Wow, there are so many different choices. Okay, you know what? Let's try and find... Is that a dog? Is that a dog? Oh, we've got to find the silliest looking one. There we go. Let's go for something like this, I suppose. And okay, yeah. Oh, eyes. Okay. Oh, he's surprised. There we go. He's surprised that he's opened his mouth, and he is now saying that he is a wonderful, wonderful god with a hat. There we go. Wonderful god with a hat, and he has a sword. Huh. Or he's got tentacles. Awesome. That is actually really cool. Okay, there we go. Let's go for something like this. And then we have wings. We could go for no wings. We don't have to go for wings, but I think we should probably go for some wings. Maybe something like this. There we go. And now we can actually change his colors, actually. Whoa, okay, that is a lot of customization right there. That is kind of crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go for the color scheme that I generally have on my channel. So we're gonna go for like white, gray, maybe some black here and there. Black wings, gray wings. Let's go for something like that, I suppose. And I guess that's it. What shall be our colors? Oh, okay, let's make them make them slightly brighter in the background, I guess. I think that's a pretty nice red, actually. So what else do we have here? So we can skip the intro, but I don't think we're going to do that. We can enable manual saves, just in case, because obviously I'm recording this for a video, so why not? And if you want to see more, then do let me know. Otherwise, we're going to just play a normal game length. Sounds like a good plan to me. For as long as there have been people to believe, there have been gods to vie for their attention. Reformist is one such god, destined to claim their place in humanity's hearts and minds. They would start with a single soul, destined to become the first prophet of the Reform. From nothing, Reformist appeared before Ansi. Ansi renounced their faith in the old god Quetzalcoatl. Yes, I'm very bad at pronouncing these things, but at least my name's pretty easy to pronounce, and placed it in Reformist instead. First, Reformist taught Ansi about what is right. In my name, you will spread, and there we go. We can actually get to choose a commandment here. So we can either go for war, peace, lust, or chastity at the moment. And as you can see right here, we have generosity and greed. Now, purity starts with a clean body and mind. Your worshippers purge their sins through cleansing and abstinence. Okay, so you can actually see a whole wide variety of different explanations here. I assume the others are locked at the moment because obviously this is early access and they are going to be actively developing it as time goes on. So let's just see what we can choose here. Might is right. Your followers will prove their faith in you through blood and victory. Peace will become a vice and may not be selected as a commandment later. Interesting. We must strive for mutual understanding. Your holy site becomes a beacon of reason and debate. Then we have lust here. Indulge in worldly pleasures, cries of passion, love, and gratification will fill your temple site. And then obviously we have the clean body and mind. I am actually leaning a bit more towards the war here because I feel like that might help us in conquering some territory. I don't really know whether that's actually going to be happening, but I think that sounds intriguing. So we're going to be selecting this. The elders who worship the ancestors considered this idea to be dangerous. This will only lead to destruction and agony. They could not see how they were wrong in opposing Reformist. A sacrament was called to determine who is right. Alright, so this is actually the sort of like auto-battling kind of system here, and we're going to see exactly what happens. So you can actually use... Can I use Nature's... No, that person is actually using Nature's Blessing right here. So you can see that our forces are attacking with a variety of different abilities, and we are technically killing the enemy god at the moment by the looks of things. Wow. I'm actually... I'm kind of pleased that we chose war now, because I think we probably have a good shot at being really good in combat then. Your disciples grow more experienced. Oh, we actually had a defeat? Oh. Well. I thought we actually won there for a second. Okay. The elders were resolute in their judgment. Ansi and her few followers were banished from the old city. Before leaving, Ansi prophesied that one day reformists would come back and conquer the old city. Oh yeah, so they're casting us out. Okay. I kind of misunderstood about the story, but now I get it. Yes, wonderful. I'm a bit slow. Do forgive me. Ansi continued to travel for days with the exiled. The people were growing tired and hopeless. Finally, on a fertile and lush terrace, Reformist spoke again. This shall be Reformist's holy site. A new religion is founded. Let's do it. Alright, so we're right here, and I'm actually wondering what I can do. What can I do right here? Ah, hello. Command job. Choose a disciple to perform a ritual. The higher the disciple's faith, the better their performance. Alright, so I suppose we'll select Ansi, because that's the only one we really have. Okay, so we can do this one. Select a building to inspire. Sure, let's do this. Alright, so we're currently in the Age of Darkness, as you can quite clearly see, and there are three more ages on top of this. So let's have a look. We're actually bringing some followers in here, and I think we can now go to the next turn, right? Oh no, here we go. We have a bunch of other things that we can do. Inspect your religion's relics. Okay, so we don't actually have any relics right here, and that's obviously the game menu. What else do we have? Ritual details and view upgrades. Okay, so we have an upgrade here, which means that this disciple prays, temporarily increasing their faith by +10. That's actually really nice. And this ritual has 3 free spaces for inspired. Oh, okay, so technically what I could do is I could inspire more, but unfortunately I don't have any more disciples. As you can see, I only have 1. And what is this? This is our worshipper support. Each disciple requires a certain amount depending on their talent. To increase your worshipper support, increase your god level by gaining more reformers. Aha, okay, well, that's interesting. And then otherwise, what do we have here? Gain god action, that is rewards for level 2. So obviously we're going to be getting there in just a second, but it doesn't seem like I can actually do anything else right now. So I will be going to the next season, I suppose. There we go. By praying at the holy site center, Ansi's faith in Reformist grew. The more faith a disciple has, the better they serve. 2 disciples in awe of this prayer pledged themselves to the reform. They were young Zuma and Alim. Although they are devoted, they could do with more faith. Ansi preached to the new disciples. We must travel far and wide and prove Reformist's greatness in the holy sacraments. Victory in the sacrament will convert new reformers. With more reformers, Reformists will grow more powerful. No, I mean... I mean, yes, please do that. we are technically a dark god, kind of. So we should act the part, I guess. So now we have the world map, and we can actually go to that. So you can see here that I love the effect with the clouds. Look at that. I could do this all day. Yes, but let's not. Okay. This location is relevant to your current quest. Okay, so technically we could go over there. You need to be a spiritual circle. You are currently a personal belief 1. Right, so we could go over here. Right, so now we get to choose... Ah, here we go. So now we actually get to choose our people to go into our little combat slots here. And we're going to be attacking some unguided followers that obviously do not have any gods, and we are guided by the virtue of war, which means that we have plus 25% damage on violent abilities and minus 50% damage on kind abilities. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I have here. Oh, it seems like these are inexperienced and too nervous to act at the moment, but I'm hopeful that they will help us out, at least a little bit. Hopefully. Let's do it. Alright, so there are 8 turns remaining. Let's see if we can win this. Come on, guys. I have faith in you. Literally, actually. Yes. Okay, so they are actually attacking. That's really, really good. Whoa, a lot of damage from Ansi right there. Really nice. I'm a bit antsy watching this. Little bit of wordplay there for you. And I think... You know, I'm actually really enjoying this so far. I mean, literally, I've only been playing for, what? Almost 15 minutes, so I'm actually really intrigued as to where this goes, and it's still early access, you know, it's still early access, so it's pretty amazing. Okay, so there you go, our disciples grow more experienced, and they actually get to unlock classes as well. I'm very excited to see what actually happens here. Okay, so we can choose a guardian. Can we choose anyone? Yes, we can actually choose different ones. So we can choose a guardian, and see, as you can see, is an executioner, so maybe we should choose something that is going to be kind of benefiting that. So let's have a look. Rage Prophet, another Executioner, a Beast Walker, adds a tail, that's cool. A Zealot. Okay, so let's have a look, see here. Powerful Orator who excels at dealing morale damage and does well with critical hits. Then we have a Songsmith that channels power through music and a wide variety of other things. Right, okay, so it actually says here what they are favoring, basically. So you can see here that this class seems to favor Guardian and Rage Prophet and Executioner. So that's actually pretty good. So maybe we should do... maybe we should do any of these. So I guess we'll do a Guardian for Zuma right here. We can actually customize. Wow, we can actually customize them however we want as well. I think that's actually really, really cool. There's even voices. Or maybe not. I don't seem to be able to hear them, but maybe that's just me. I don't seem to be able to hear them, but maybe that's a placeholder at the moment. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Who knows? But whatever the case, I think that the customizations are all fantastic, and I think that we definitely need to do something about, maybe do something about the eyebrows a little bit, maybe? Yes, he's angry. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to keep the same names, because I think that that's pretty cool and kind of thematic, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do it, and we'll select that class. There we go. And now Alim is going to be... They suggest an Executioner for that, but I think we're going to be a Songsmith or a Rage Prophet. Rage Prophet sounds really fun, actually, because of how massive that weapon is. So I suppose we're going to do something about that. And we're going to... I think we're probably going to change... We're probably going to change the facial hair a little bit. Yes, we'll probably do something like that, I guess. We'll change the mouth as well. Yes, I think that's it. That's rather cute, isn't it? So I suppose we'll do something like that. Can't seem to be able to hear this one either, but that's okay. There we go. So we'll just do that. Miracle has been charged. Fantastic. Alright, so we did that, and that means that they return victorious. And we also can embrace some converts. In their sacrament victory, some disciples gained a miracle charge. These disciples are ready to perform a powerful miracle. However, miracles cannot occur just anywhere. Your disciples want to construct a new holy place important to the faith, where they could enact a miracle. Okay, I will erect it. Yes, I will erect it in many ways. Alright, so let's do this. So, let me see here. Construct miracle building. Alright, so we can construct any of these. I think, personally, a meditation or prayer site might be pretty good, but let's just have a look and see what they actually give us. This raises devotion, increases your defenses against morale damage. This raises knowledge, increasing your chance to get lucky with morale attacks. I would like to be able to... Ooh, here we go. Raises health, increasing disciples' defenses. That sounds pretty good, actually. Maybe a tavern would be really good. Herder's Miracle is also pretty good. 2 morale damage. Increases critical chance. I think we're going to have to go for critical chance. That sounds pretty fun to me, so let's go for a market. We can place this anywhere we want, as you can see right there. All the way around. And I guess we'll just place it there. I don't really mind where, to be honest. And we'll construct maybe a... Deal more physical damage. Farmlands seems pretty fun to me, so we'll go for something like that. Probably here. There we go. Now what else do we have? Choose a disciple with a miracle charge to perform a miracle ritual. Right, so I guess we'll choose Zuma. And then we can... Ah, I see. And then they're going to get increased in some way or another. So I guess we'll just do Farm Miracle. Why not? And we can actually do the other one as well. So we might as well do this here. There we go. That is really cool. I like this game a lot, actually. Okay, so otherwise we can command ANSI to do something. I guess we'll just do this. And I think we can go to the next season now. Probably. Alem wheeled and dealed goods on the marketplace with impeccable skill. Fellow stall makers looked on in awe as Alem talked some Kolel cab traders into a hugely favorable deal. Truly Alem spoke as reformists would. Well, that's because I am narrating this. Anyway, Alem made a good amount of offerings. Very nice. Okay, so we are collecting 5 offerings right there. And there we go. Alem actually did perform the Eloquent Peddler miracle, which is really nice. And gained Concussion, which is a new ability. Now, obviously, do bear in mind that I cannot influence them in combat. They do exactly what they want to do in those kinds of scenarios. Alright, so Zuma blessed the lands in Reformist's name. However, half the forest was lost due to a short drought. Some reformers were disappointed, even with the knowledge that without Reformist's blessing, the harvest would have been lost entirely. I'm actually kind of sad about that now. So we lose 5 offerings because I obviously chose poorly about which person should go and do those things. So it doesn't really matter so much because Zuma still gains a new ability, and this is actually a really nice ability because it heals and greatly increases physical armor too, which I'm pretty happy about. So I don't mind so much. I think that's a pretty cool way to go about it. So now we can go to the world map, or we can command to do other things, I guess. So yeah, we can command to gain faith and things like that. It adds more people to us, which I suppose is pretty good. But as you can see, these are recovering here, too tired or hurt to perform sacraments. So that's obviously interesting in itself. We can view our own upgrades here. I am very, very impressed for an early access title. This is very cool. Okay, so does that mean I have to wait, actually? Wait, let me see if I can go back to the city here real quick. Okay, so does that mean I have to wait a little bit before these guys can actually join a sacrament? Might be the case. So I'm actually going to command them to go over here. Can I command another one to do that? Yes, it seems like I can actually. That seems pretty cool. So let's do that as well. There we go. Let's all do that. And then that is hopefully going to improve their faith, and we're also going to get some more followers, I hope, as a result of that. And then we can maybe go on, and there you go. Worked obediently, worked passionately. Oh, that's nice. Very good. Okay. So, otherwise, I think it's about time we go to the world map now, and maybe we can head onward. Okay, so we have claimed this area over here by the looks of things, as you can see. So let's go over to another one in this area here. As you can see, ooh, that's a powerful enemy right there. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit difficult for us to deal with, but I think we should be okay. And let's do it. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, so we're going first, which is nice. And there's a wall. Okay, so Zuma's obviously going to be using a wall to try and, you know, increase their defense. And, wow, still able to... Whoa, yeah, still able to deal a lot of damage right there, too. Look at that. We did 18 damage in one turn, which I gotta say is really nice. And Zuma is actually coming in to be an actual wall for our other characters. That is amazing. They are working in unison together so incredibly nicely here. And you can actually press space to toggle inspection mode as well, so if I wanted to I could inspect people, I guess. I actually did not know that you could do that at the time, so I'll have to do that in the next fight and see what's actually going on there. Anyway, Ansi is now miracle charged, which is fantastic because that obviously means that, you know, they have leveled up, which is nice. So let's embrace our converts. And we can actually do something else. So we can inspire some more miracles to happen. So Ansi can go off and do something now. I don't think we can actually... No, we can't go anywhere else because it costs offerings to do that. So it doesn't seem like we will be able to at the moment, which is kind of sad, I gotta say. But that just means that we need to do a little bit better next time. So that means we can maybe upgrade here. What do you need? You need fanatics to be able to upgrade your various buildings as well. So that's, yeah, I guess that's fine. Anyway, is there anything else I can do here? Well, we can take a look at their stats. As you can see, whoa, Zuma has 9 might. What a crazy person that is. Really crazy. And yeah, I think we're pretty good actually. As you can see, we've got active abilities as well. Rage, knack for nature, all kinds of stuff to delve into. And I guess we'll go to the next season. We'll let people just restore themselves a little bit. And are they ready for another attack? Let's actually take a look. Okay, so it seems like... Okay, wait a minute, didn't I go down there? Huh. Common relic can be created here. Ooh, that sounds good to me. Let's go over here. Okay, so this... okay, so we need more offerings to be able to advance them in level, and I currently cannot then level up Ansi any further. I'm actually kind of wondering how I will do that then. Huh. Let's actually go back to the city then. So if we get the next level... Okay, so if I just say to Ansi to go over here... then maybe that's going to do something? I'm not entirely sure. Let's actually take a look and see whether that is indeed the case. I don't think that will happen, but we are leveling up. There we go. We can actually gain some fanatics. So that's pretty good, I suppose. And maybe we can actually tell Ansi to do that again. Maybe we should tell all of our guys to do that. Maybe that would make sense? Let's have a look. That might give us more experience. Here we go. Several reformers have traveled to the holy site, eager to become your next disciples. You may summon these initiates and determine who is worthy enough to become acolytes of the reform. Each disciple requires an amount of your worshipper support, so take care when making your selection. Okay, so let us summon these initiates before us. I'm very interested to see what's going on here. Okay, so we have obviously advanced into a level 2 god, and we can obviously have a higher capacity right there, and we have a new god action, which is to inspire offerings stockpile, which I think is really nice because that means we will maybe be able to get more offerings as a result. In order to collect the required offerings you require, your disciples wish to build an offering stockpile. Disciples could be inspired to lead the gathering of offerings here. That's actually really nice. Okay, so let's have a look. So we can summon initiates. Okay, so I can actually build this wherever I want. So I guess I'll build it here. And that means that we now have another action that we can take as far as I'm aware. Yeah, as you can see, it collects offerings. That's actually really, really amazing because that means then we can do more miracles at our other buildings, which I think is really nice because at the moment I do not have any to be able to do the things that we need to do. So let's summon initiates, shall we? And see what's actually going on with that. Alright, so we can click to reveal... so we can just reveal all. Bloodline of Ansi. I think I might like this one. Ooh. Ooh, this is looking good. This guy is looking really good, actually. So I think I'm actually going to be taking this guy if I can. So, yeah, we're just going to take this guy. Even though it costs 6 worshipper support, I think he's going to be really, really good for us. So, I've actually just been taking a look at our favored classes here for Kipactli. I have no idea how to say that, but yeah, I guess that's what we're going to be going for. Anyway, I think we're going to be choosing a Chieftain with him if we have the opportunity to do so. And yeah, freeze up the slot. Okay, so technically we can send these away if we want to, but I don't think I really want to do that. So as you can see, we got a guy there. He's doing a fantastic job. Is he? I don't know, but I think he will probably be doing a pretty decent job there. And now we can actually tell Ansi to go and collect some offerings. I don't know whether we wanted to go and do that actually. Let's just tell her to go and do that, I guess. And we'll tell Zuma to go and do that too. And Kipactli as well. And where's our other guy? Where's Alim? Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, I can only do 3. Right. And you cannot inspire more than 3 disciples at once. Interesting. Okay, so I was hopeful that I would be able to utilize the entire camp, but I guess that means that in general it's probably a better idea to focus potentially on 3 very, very strong initiates, the ones that take up much more, worshipper support than attempting to expand upon that. But we'll see whether that's indeed the case. Anyway, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of offerings this time around. That means I will be able to level up Ansi, and that is going to be really great because that means that she will level up, which I think is really good. So let's inspire an offering, and we'll increase might because an executioner is really good with might. So let's do the farm miracle with her, and then everyone else can just do whatever they want to do. So let's just collect some more offerings. Alim can go over here and get some faith, and Zuma can do... okay, so we can't do any more actually, but Alim needs to really do some stuff, so why not? I gotta say, I really like the aesthetic to the game as well. It's a very charming way of doing things, and it just keeps that kind of, I don't know, it gives that really sort of authentic God game feel. But obviously, if you're looking for a different kind of God game, if you're looking for a God game like Black and White, you're probably not going to find that here, but it does give you that feeling, it gives you that feeling of a God game. Anyway, Ansi blessed the lands in Reformist's name. When the harvest came, the yields were ripe and glorious, or delicious. Yeah, a true godsend. There we go. Alright, so Ansi has performed the farm miracle and gains the new ability of War Reaper, which does massive damage and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a passive as well. By the looks of things, there is a passive. Oh, there is. There's actually an additional passive. Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess I'll just go for might. Yeah, go for some more might for her. She's wow. Our disciples are going to be so crazy right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the world map here, and we're going to go over here because there is a relic apparently that I would like to try and get. So let's send Ansi and Zuma and Kipactli, and we'll see what they can do together. I hope they're going to do okay. I'm a bit worried now, but hopefully, because we have Zuma here, hopefully she's going to protect anyone that needs to be protected. But we'll see. So yeah, as you can see right here, if I press space, you can get inspection mode, which will give you an idea as to what the enemy and what your own units are going to be capable of using. So as you can see right here, Zuma only has one special ability in the form of Wall, which obviously we gained when she went off to go and do the inspiration. And otherwise she has Bash. So most of the time she's going to be using Bash, and then obviously she has some passives here and there. And yeah, obviously Kipactli is not yet experienced enough to be able to use a 5th ability, so most of the time he's going to be using Condemn and Attack. And then obviously we have War Reaper for Ansi as well as Rend, and it's just going to be absolute mayhem. So let's see what happens. Look at that. So much damage. Yeah, I can't wait till Capactly actually levels up and becomes a Chieftain, because he's going to be able to benefit so much from his stats, because each class obviously benefits a different way from a variety of different stats. So for example, Might and Cunning, very, very good for Executioners, whereas Might and Charisma, whoa, 26 damage, did you see that? Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, Might and Charisma is really good for a Chieftain as well. So there you go. Now we can unlock his class, and we are going to be selecting Chieftain. Yeah, so important stats are Charisma and Might, and he has pretty decent Charisma and Might. I don't really want to create another Executioner because we already have one of those. So I think going for that is going to be good. Even though a Zealot is kind of appealing to me quite a bit, we don't have a huge amount of devotion, so we're going to go for that instead. And I think I like his look quite a bit, so we'll just leave him like that, and he will become a Chieftain the next time we send him over to a miracle zone, and we'll embrace some converts as well. Oh, bless common relic. Okay, so I actually don't know what this means, but I suppose we'll find out. Let's put Ansi in there, I suppose. Bless dark relic, chances on dark relics. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do that. Oh, what do we get? A Flower of Charisma. Improves all miracles in the ritual. +1 Charisma. You can assign this relic to a ritual in your holy city. Oh, that is cool. That is actually very, very cool. Okay, so that means that I can go over to my relics here, and then I should be able to equip it on a miracle. So that means if I go to... where's good? Maybe over here. I guess we could put that here. Charisma. Yeah, this is perfect, actually. This is perfect for Capactly, because he needs Charisma and Might. And this is going to be fantastic for him. So I'm going to be telling him to go over and do the farm miracle. And we will tell everyone else to just do their own thing, I suppose. Ansi will go and get some more faith, I guess. And Alim will go and get some more offerings, because obviously we have 0 offerings at the moment, so that's not particularly good. And I think that's basically all we can do right now. So let's just go to the next season, see what happens with all of our miracles and things. A terrible drought put the harvest in danger. Capactly performed a rain dance all night to please Reformist and bring water from the skies. Reformist listened to this humble plea. The rain was plentiful and saved the harvest. Alright, well that's very nice. I'm very good, apparently, that I did that. Very nice, good work, me, even though I didn't really do much. Okay, so miracles increase his disciples' power. Yes, of course. And so he has gained Totem Rally, which deals physical damage with both Might and Charisma. But obviously he has gained 1 Might and 1 Charisma just literally because he was in the farm miracle, because obviously I've given it the Charisma gem, and obviously you already gained +1 Might from working the farm lands, which is really very good. So happy with that. Very, very happy with that. And I think actually we're going to end this episode off here. If you would like to see more of this game, then by all means let me know. But otherwise, you can check out the link in the description. That will lead you to the Steam store page. It's just been released into early access, and I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's a lot of fun. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.